I think
Yes.
welcome to Art to Heart from Spectrum Miami, guys. If you hear a loud background noise, even though I'm trying, I have my headphones, but I don't know how much that helps. I am super excited because we have Booth 503 with some incredible, amazing, mesmerizing artworks that you will love if you stop by. And I have one of our artists with us, and he's David Fleshman. He's the younger one of the crowd, incredibly talented digital art. I mean, you are going to love his work. Hi, David. How are you doing? And welcome.
I'm doing well, and thank you for having me.
Yes, let's chat about the works that you're bringing to Spectrum Miami.
Well, it's mostly like the Golden Cathedral art one, the one above one. It basically resembles more of bringing together in love, and it's an Irish type of symbolism. And the way that I made most of my digital artworks is basically use a digital camera and basically then take that to Adobe
Mm.
programs like Photoshop and Lightroom to brighten up the contrast in Lightroom, then also mix it with the colors in Photoshop using a lot of process. It's it's very it's very good colors and all that because of the way I've been trained in how to compensate the color and art of taking so many art classes and graphic design classes, and also the spinning flower itself is has pinks and yellows and all this brightness of love and joy, and it's very breathtaking when create it, and I really love in creating these types of works.
I imagine that it's like the process must be so inspiring. I'm going to share with the audience an article that just came out about David because what happened is that, let's see, can you see it on the screen, David? Yes, you
Yes,
can, right?
yes.
Let's see if I can move. Right now, we have like the Art Miami advertisement, but I want to move this and I'm gonna show you guys. This is what we're talking about. Isn't that mesmerizing? I think, David, this has to be what I imagine. Like when I imagine you working on this, is like the shape taking form, right?
Mm-hmm.
The process of like this deconstructing and redesigning and merging these images. What is there a message, is there something in your heart that goes through your, like, what goes through your mind, through your heart when you are creating this? Because it really is, for me, honestly, the first time I saw it, I thought he has to be meditating when he does this, because this is like sacred geometry. I mean, it's magical. It really is.
To me, it feels more like it's so easy for me to do. It was not like a stressful type of assignment or process or any type of detail of doing this for like a client as a graphic designer or going going back and forth and all that stuff. And the thing is, when I ever land on like what I am expressing in my own mind, it's like I'm like done with it, the whatever it is, what I'm creating, and then go on to the next one and the next one. It's the 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 production is so simple, but also
Mm.
it's how I perceive it. And the camera of my Canon Rebel takes the colors that I want to perceive in my work as well.
Wow, wow. And then,
Mhm.
how is the process? Where does it start conceptualizing your images?
I
How does it work for you?
I basically use a digital Canon camera Rebel T7, And
Okay.
basically I take photographs of like nature, wildlife, or any type of colors. Like right now I live in Indiana, which is basically I just moved here, and these new colors that I can capture on a camera can even do more work with that stuff. And then I basically make more like a spiral design in Photoshop and all that to make it more of a geometric shape using like filters and all that. And then I take that to it to into Lightroom to brighten up those colors or decrease the background or contrast it, and it's more of like even flowers or whatever. It's basically capture that moment in time on a camera and then make it more abstract
Yeah.
and so more breathtaking. And it's
Yes.
the thing is, I never think about it. I just do because whenever I try to think, I overwhelm myself in the
Wow.
process. And
Wow.
the thing is, it whenever I like, excuse me,
Wow.
whenever I land on something that I really love, it's like, okay, I'm done. Like, it's finalized. I don't even have to go back.
Yes.
Be-
Wow.
because of the training. Why flowers? Okay.
Yeah, somebody said white flowers. I was
Yeah.
just gonna say that. The
Because
dealer said white flowers, David.
yes, why flowers again? For me, it's more nature. It's like you breathe in the nature. It's like
Yes.
calming, relaxing. It it speaks to everyone, and it's more soothing and like even a waterfall rushing down and the nature around it and the fresh air of everything. It's so
Wow.
peaceful.
I think this is what I'm getting, to be honest with you. It's like you are so connected. You're so alive and so connected to nature and to the universe. And you're
Mhm.
able to bring that out. And I love to share this with our audience because I just love digital art. I really honor and respect digital artists. And I love that you're sharing this experience because people have been for years had the wrong concept about digital art and not appreciating it. And I like the to hear from you the experience because probably an artist who is a painter and I'm a painter, I can tell you that it's the same experience of like just letting go and getting lost in there. But I think that for you, it's so much more challenging because you are with applications and software. So you guys, you have to be totally tuned in and
Mhm.
totally connected to be able to let go inspiration and just flow with it, right?
Correct.
Yeah, that's incredible. I just love it. I just love that. So let's talk about a little bit before the present times. You're creating these amazing works. You are receiving awards, getting published. I mean, so much, getting exhibitions. What? How did you? And you're young. You're very young, but I still want to hear from you. How did you arrive to the art world? How was your journey? Was this something that you always wanted to do since you were a child?
Yes, it was. I really was a natural in like drawings in like any type of medium. And the thing is, when I was like 8 or 10 years old around that time, I went to a studio that basically I was the youngest of the entire class that I did a still life in pencil, and it was so breathtaking that it was fine. Like, didn't the teacher said you should continue on this, but the issue with that was the lack of money at the time of trying to continue on this path and journey. And then in high school, basically jumping way further, which is a couple of 10 years ago,
Right.
and I started more art and graphic design work both tied together, and actually more of a 3ds Max, which is more of a animation class. And to me, the some of the software in high school, I can get like any type of like storyboard and all that stuff. And the biggest issue I had was mostly rigging the character, like more of connecting a skeleton model and placing it on a actual figure that I already built and then
Mm.
linking it to it. And that was my only biggest challenge and most of it. And then I basically am also an Eagle Scout, and also I did my project for uh, at Springs Reserve in Las Vegas, Nevada, a desert pocket mouse, which is a habitat, and also to give back to that community as well. So it also kind of inspires my art back when I was a child towards this place, and it's so uh, basically all my steps and journey through life uh, took me to what I'm doing right now. But I had a gap in college until now, which is only 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
of trying to figure out what to do with all this knowledge of everything. And this graphic design internship that I'm doing right now since January with the Seventh magazine in Italy, basically express is more of that kind of artwork as well in fashion. And I see my own artwork in fashion design in like dresses or any type of scarves or type of anything like that as well.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful, right?
Yes.
Seeing your work, it feels good, probably. Awesome, awesome. Well, we're really happy to have you, Spectrum Miami. I know we're gonna have works here
Mhm.
on exhibition tomorrow. We have the digital exhibition. We're getting incredible feedback. So we just continue this journey with you, David. I know it's going to be an incredible success. You're
Yeah.
still young. There's so much wonderful things are waiting for you. I can just hardly wait. How do
Mhm.
you feel?
I'm always excited about new things now and always nervous. Like at the same
Yeah.
time, like even right now, I'm kind of nervous
Yes. I
about
can understand.
almost everything. And I
Yeah.
really would wish to actually be at Spectrum there, but funding was another
Yes. Next
problem.
year we'll make it happen. Next year we'll
Hmm.
make it happen so that you get to enjoy the people, giving feedback about your artworks. I'm
Hmm.
gonna try to record some of them. I haven't had like people to allow me to record them, but they're shy too. So
Okay.
they're like, no, no camera. But I'm gonna
Hmm.
try to record it so that you see what people are saying. They're loving your works. They are, so
Yes.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. And thanks everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks David for your time.
Thank
We're
you.
gonna let you go because we have to go back to the audience up here and have them enjoy your works as well. And
Okay.
thanks everyone who was watching out there. Thanks for your support, guys. Don't forget to support the artists, visit their websites, follow us on social media. There's a lot going on with David today. The news are speaking about him, and we're gonna be publishing that on our social media as well. So I'll see you all tomorrow again on live. And until then, don't forget to stay inspired. So I'll see you.